Yeah. We're back, MC, aka Microphone Criminal. I'm here with DuPreeShamir, and we dropping a lot of knowledge bombs on y'all.
Absolutely.
We bombing them. We talking about hatred today. And you know, hatred is a real crazy topic, but it's very prevalent in today's day and age and in this generation that we're raised in.
Right.
It's almost like we were raised to hate. You know, hate on what somebody else got just because we don't have it, even though we know we didn't do the things that person did to attain those things. Like, how can you be mad that somebody, you know, got millions of dollars and you didn't work as hard as that person, like you was talking about?
Absolutely.
You know?
Hate is a strong word, man. H-A-T-E is a strong word, you know?
How can you hate because the man got cars and you didn't do what he did to get those cars?
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So it's a crazy world out here.
It is.
Cat Williams always talked about hatred. I like how Cat Williams used to break it down. He'd be like, "Yeah, you talking about Dupree in here breaking the equipment." Cat Williams be like, he'd be like, "Yeah, man, you talking about he got 6 TVs in the car? It ain't even 6 people in there." He like, "Man, don't worry about what I'm doing."
No doubt. Damn, mind your business. You know, mind your business. You know?
For real. So I'm gonna keep it rolling. Then after this track, I'm gonna go ahead and share one of my experiences. Here go that 50 Cent Outlaw.
Outlaw, we lawless, we ballin' out, yeah, regardless.
Yeah, up there. He acting like he ain't been
Can y'all hear me now?
Before.
1 2 1 2. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So that was the 50 Cent Outlaw.
Yeah.
I was listening to a 50 Cent interview recently, as recently as today, as a matter of fact. And he was talking about hate, as a matter of fact. And you know, people look at his image and they say, yeah, he's a negative person, and you know, he talks about this and he talks about that, but they don't talk about the positive things he do, such as the Street King energy drink. Did you hear about that? And he's gonna feed he's feeding 1 billion kids. Every time you buy a Street King's energy drink, it provides a meal for a kid in Africa.
Definitely, man. That's a good cause right there. You know what I mean? I think he already provided like 2 million meals already. But see, they forget 50 is a businessman. He's smart. You know what I'm saying?
Businessman.
He strategized everything that he's done. You know, and he's signing checks.
Signing checks, and they hating on that. They don't like that.
Hating on it. You know. So big up, shout out to 50. Shout out to 50.
And Floyd Mayweather too, because he's getting a lot of money.
He just had a bet. He just had a bet not too long ago, man. He won a. I don't know if it was a game. He got $1 million. He betted $1 million on. I think it was I'm not sure it was a basketball game or what, but yeah, he got $1 million off.
Well,
that.
You know they hating on that. You know they gonna hate on that.
Yeah, man.
But shout out to those guys. But yeah, let me get into something. You know, I rap. I do my thing. And I've been getting hated on from the beginning. Like, I would think hate is my career. So, it's this guy, you know, that worked where I worked at. And he, no matter what was going on, he hated everything I did. He was like, it was like, yeah, man, I like your grind. I like the fact that you on that piff, you on the first page, and, you know, you doing this on Reverb Nation and all that. But your music is whack. He was like, your grind is thorough, but your music is whack. And no matter what he did, no matter what I did, he would just always say that, you know, my music was whack. So how I overcame that was blocked it out, didn't worry about it, kept doing what I'm doing. And now I can't see the ball without him rushing over to me. Yo, man, what's up, man? How's it going? He appreciates it now. He sees everything I'm doing, you know. Real, you know, you just have to recognize real after a while.
Absolutely. Don't be surprised if he come asking for your autograph, though, Mike Krim.
Yeah, I ain't gonna give him that. I'm gonna smack the book out of his hand, like, get out of here with that.
Saying? You was hating on me then, now you want to be down, you know? Come on, man.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Like we said earlier, you gotta have confidence in yourself.
Definitely.
You gotta
That's
believe
number
in
one
yourself.
thing. That's number one. Absolutely.
Because if you don't, it's real easy for somebody to convince you that you can't even do it. Yeah. That's why you gotta be real confident in what you're doing. Because if I wasn't as confident as I am, people could have got to me by now. Like, I know people done had some real convincing stories on why I couldn't make it. And if I had to listen to it, I wouldn't even be in the position I'm in right now.
Absolutely.
So you have to believe what you're doing is right and that you can make it, and don't let nobody in that's trying to tell you any different.
Yeah.
And, you know,
don't let nobody darken your shine, you know, because, you know, you only want to believe, you want to believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying? Foremost. So it's basically, you're going to have people that's going to
always,
anything you do, they're going to hate, you know, but like, you gotta rise above hate.
Definitely. I've learned to embrace it. Like, if somebody ain't hating on me, then I must not be doing nothing. That's how I look at it now.
Yup.
Because as long as you're doing something, somebody will hate on you.